YouTube channel, Fruit of My Hands. My name is Ayala, and today I'm going to be sharing with you an interesting book that I think you guys need to check out. I found this book at my local library, and when I first saw it, I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll learn something from it. You know, maybe there's something in here that I need to know, but this book is actually more interesting than I even imagined. Like, I'm so happy I picked it up, and I would recommend it to anybody. So, this book is called My Beautiful Black Hair, and it is by Clair Detrick-Jules. So, just the cover alone, I was like, okay, yes, because in today's society, it's really hard to find sisters that embrace their own natural hair. So just this alone won me over. I was like, I have to check it out. I have to get this book. And then looking at the back, there's a variety of sisters that are going through their hair care journey. So I was like, okay, yes, this is the book for me, and I'm gonna check it out and read it. So it's actually more interesting than I imagined. Like I said, I just have to check it out. So this little princess right here, her name is Chloe. And Chloe has been hearing from students at her school that her hair is not beautiful, that she's not pretty the way she is. And her sister, who is the author of this book, there she is, she put together a collection of inspirational stories from 101 different women who embraced their natural hair. And so basically the whole book is going through women with pictures, you know, stories, not long stories, you know, just short synopses of what they love about their hair. And I thought that this was a brilliant idea. I want to reach out to this author and tell her that, because we need books like this, and it's not often that we see books like this. And when they realized that their natural hair was, you know, the best hair, then they either did the big chop or cut little by little, however they got to their journeys. But they tell us in these sentences what they like most, like right now. One of the biggest things I read was that it helps confidence. It helped them get their confidence back. Of course, you know, taking these journeys, you're not always going to meet the support of your family or your friends. You know, you think that you're doing this, you're making this big change to your life, and you feel really good about it. But you still have the pressures of the job. You still have the pressures of schoolmates. You still have the pressures of your family that's been used to your hair being straightened for so long. But that's why this book is so great, because even regardless, like, you read this, it doesn't matter what anybody says. It does not matter, because you feel so empowered to embrace your own. So I thought this was a great book. I read this thing, and this is my second time reading it. And I was like, I have to keep this book. Like, I want to keep checking it out. I want to buy it. I want to have it. This is the book. And it just inspires me, because when I have, you know, a daughter, and she's going to need to know how to love her own hair, how to take care of it, how to embrace her own curls. So I wanted to share this book with you, as well as some things that I love about my natural hair. Not in this video, but in a future video, I might go through my whole hair care journey. But I did want to just touch on some points, because I was in the same shoes as these women. Everybody around me just thinking that the straight hair was the best hair, being ridiculed at school, you know, being told that your hair is nappy, your hair is ugly, you know. So this book, I think that, oh my gosh, like, I can't say enough things. This is exactly what we need. But I'm also doing this video for Chloe, so that way you can see that, you know, along with these women, there are more women out here that really embrace their curls. And personal message, like, I really think that you should embrace yours, because you got the best hair on this planet. You got the best hair, and don't let anybody tell you anything different. So a little bit about myself. This is my natural hair while it's wet and moisturized. Okay, so when it's drier and when it's straighter and I don't have my curls going on, it's a lot bigger. But for the sake of a braid out, this is how it looks. And it's like really still slick and wet and all this stuff. So it's kind of shrunk, but you can see the curl definition. And I love my hair. And I have been natural for 10 years now. It actually passed 10 years in June. So 10 years ago, well before the big chop I did, I was getting my hair permed for 9 years. And I didn't really know what I was agreeing to as far as perms. I remember being a teenager, my mom asking me, do I want one? But I didn't really understand the concept. So I was like, yeah, you know, whatever. But when I was going to school, I saw a lot of the sisters had straightened hair. It was flat iron, hot combed, anything like that. They always wore straight hair. I didn't really see a lot of people with curls or braid. And I went to a predominantly black school, I would say. But this was not what we did. You know, I ended up getting perm after perm. And this went on, like I said, for the space of 9 years until it got to a point when I finally was taking care of my own hair as an adult, and I could not bear the thought of putting another perm in my head. I was seeing new growth way quicker than when my mom was doing it. I was like, how can I deal with this new growth and I can't put another perm yet? So I kept perming more frequently, which was actually damaging my hair. I actually was losing hair by the handfuls. So it was like my hair stopped growing. I think it grew to like right here in my chin, and that was the longest it ever got. Not to mention the burn. I used to try to leave it on extra time to make sure there was no more new growth, but then like maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, it would be new growth again. And then I didn't know what to do because I had the flat iron, but I couldn't really get all the like ends, you know, the root. I was like, I'm just not gonna do this stuff anymore. My scalp is burning, it's itching, it got sores, and it's getting worse when I'm doing it myself. So I ended up doing a big chop. And by the time that I finished cutting my hair, I actually had about this much hair left. And I couldn't even barely put it in a rubber band. So I ended up feeling a little self-conscious. I had wore head wraps for a long time to cover that up because I was like, I don't know what to do. There's nothing to do. My hair grew back fast. So I went by second week, third week, I started seeing like it was getting some new growth. I was like, okay, now we can put it into some styles. I got some beads and I made the thing work. And I got a different color rubber band so that way it could put some color in my hair. And I love it. So now, you know, just to see that more people are embracing their natural hair and stepping away from all that harsh treatment and damage, like it's really, really nice to see. So, like I said, I have some things that I love about my hair and I'm going into why I love them. So hopefully, Chloe, this will inspire you to embrace your hair and love your hair as well. So number one, I love about my hair is my curls. So when I wet my hair, or even not when I wet my hair, because like I said, I braid outs, twist outs, any of that. Like, look at the curl definition. Like, just look at it. At any time, and I've been doing this 10 years, and every time I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And it'll stay like this for days and days. And this is without gel, okay? This is just hair lotion, and I use a sealant, like, or a hair butter, so that way I can keep the lotion in and keep the water. So shampoo, conditioner, and water, and like I said, the hair lotion and the butter to seal it. So look at that, like, it's so pretty. And I remember as a kid, like, when my mom used to take my hair out of braids, I used to ask her, can she keep it like this? And she'd be like, no, it's hard to deal with, it's hard to comb. So it's like, I love it now because this is what I wanted all along. Okay, so I love my curls. I also love how easy it is to work with when it's wet. So that goes into another thing. I can get into a pool at any time. I can get into any bit of water. I can get rained on. I can get in the shower. I don't have to be so conscious about it. But when I do get into the water, my hair loosens up. Like when it's dry, it's very kinky, coily, and it's kind of hard to manipulate. I'm not gonna lie. But of course, I always have a spray bottle now. I either wet my hair by stepping into the shower and just combing it while I'm in the shower. I shampoo it and condition it once a week. I don't do any co-washes. That might help, but I don't know. But I just don't. I've tried them. I don't like them. But I noticed that when I'm in the shower or any bit of water in the sink or wherever, then my hair loosens to where I can run a comb without yanking it and pulling it. So I don't have a problem when it's wet. And that's when I get all my hairstyles done. Ponytails, beaded hairstyles, braids, twists, anything. So I just know right then, as soon as it's wet, I don't have to worry about how hard it might be to deal with, because it's not hard at all. I also like the variety of hairstyles, because with a perm, you can only do so much. With a perm, I mean, pretty much you gotta just leave it straight. And you probably can do like a loose little style, but a lot of time you want to leave it as it is, because the way my hair was, at least I'll say it that way, my hair will fall out if I put any type of rubber band on it. If I did anything besides bobby pins, really. I remember I had this cute bobby pin style that somebody had done for me, and I ended up sleeping, and I'm a wild sleeper, and it did not work out in the morning. So I tried to manipulate the style and do it again, and my hair, even with me trying to just do bobby pins and clip it back up, my hair was just falling out. And now I don't have to worry about that. So now I can do a lot of things and not have to worry about problems or hair loss. I also like my confidence / not being ashamed. I don't feel bad about my hair. Like, you either love it or you don't. And it doesn't really matter, because so when I go places, of course, you know, sometimes I'll have like a head wrap or a band around, so that way I can have like a curly ponytail, or it might be just out. A lot of times I just like to have it like this. Like, I might just wear it like this, put on some earrings, or, you know, just do something cute, like a cute little ponytail, have some coming down. It's just so much you can do. Like, it's so easy to work with, and it's so fun to work with and experiment with. So that's what I like, and it makes me feel better, because now I don't have to try to conform to somebody else's standards in order to love myself. Like, I love it as it is. This is what God gave me, and He did an excellent job, if I must say so myself. All right, just like a flower, it needs love, nurturing, and it yields great results. So what I do for my hair personally, I wet it every day. I know even in the winter, when I'm in the winter, I am inside, so I don't have to worry about going out and getting a head cold or something like that. But if I have the chance, I wet my hair in the shower or in the sink. I do not like using a spray bottle, because I like to put a whole lot of water in my hair, and a spray bottle, you're just gonna spray. It's like you mist in it. But if that works for you, that works for you. But I like my hair being soaking wet, and like I said, it's easy to manipulate at that point. And I add my styling products on, and then I go about my day. Seeing that my hair has actually been growing, like drenching it versus just spraying it with water. And also I use aloe vera, which is very, very excellent at hydration. Like, if I do my shampoo and conditioner once a week, like I said, sometime in the middle of the week, I might do aloe vera, maybe once, and then we just repeat. So it's like every 3 days. But it needs love. It needs care. Like, just like a plant, you talk to the plant, you learn the plant, you give it enough water, you know, you gotta work with it. You can't just be like, okay, I'm gonna take care of it one time and then it's done. No, this has to be an everyday thing. Now, if doing your hair every day is not for you, because sometimes, yeah, I admit I don't do my hair every day, but at least I wet it. So even if it's in the braids or in a twist or something, I will still get in the shower and just let the water do that, and maybe use my scalp and just seal it in. Another thing I like is my hair not falling out. So even when I comb my hair out, I do not see my hair clogging up the tubs. I do not see my hair falling out in clumps. I do not see my hair falling out excessively. Like, I might lose a strand or two. Sometimes they're like tightly rolled, so it looks like a ball, but then when you open it, it's like one long thing that just like springs. So I don't really lose a lot of hair, and I love that. I love that so much. Another thing I like is hair care tips from people who love theirs. So there's a lot of research now because, like I said, people are embracing their natural hair. So it's very easy to find hair care tips for people who are transitioning or trying to be natural or stepping away from, whatever type of processing they had going on. So you can find tips, you can find what your curl pattern is, you can find products on how to take care of it, you can find hairstyles for your hair type. There's so much you can find. And it's wonderful to have all this information out there. And then the last thing, I like the length of my hair. With the perm, my hair really never got past here. And before I had a perm, I don't really know because I was a kid. I don't really know how long my hair was. But right now, just taking some from the front, my hair comes down. So it's past my chin, as you can see. So it goes down to my neck, and that's in the front. It's just so pretty. And then in the back, okay, so I have some that goes right there to my chest. So I have length, and I didn't go for length. Like I wasn't planning on, okay, I'm gonna try to get my hair the longest it can get. I just wanted it to not be so processed and so damaged, and I tried so many products, and I was just stacking products on my hair. It was just crazy. So now I don't have that problem. I found things that work for me, as I do try different products from different brands just to see what's out there, what works, watch product reviews, so that way I can see, okay, where can I find certain things that might work. Even if you're not doing your own hair, just to be having it out like this, like on a nice day, put in some earrings, or you put in a nice little hair wrap that you got some hair still sticking out. Like, there's so much you can do. But this book, like I said, you guys gotta check this thing out. Like, you have to buy it. This book was excellent. So Clair Detrick-Jules, I thank you so much. No, it came from the circumstance, and I'm very sad that even happened to Chloe, because I know a lot of times it happens to us all. We hear in some way, shape, or form that our hair is not nice, our skin is not nice, we're not beautiful, and all kinds of things like that. So it's just nice that you found all these people to speak on it. And thank you for everybody who spoke, because this was really nice. And we all came from that natural, and we all came from that feeling way better than what we started. So I hope you guys check this book out, because I cannot stress enough that this is a definite must read. And like I said, the passages are not long. So as you can see, like I said, they're just like a couple of paragraphs sometimes. Sometimes it might be just one paragraph or something like that. So you see pictures, and you see people that are happy with their hair, and it's just so nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for a future video where I said I will be going into my personal journey. I know I went over some of it today, but I'll be going into more detail. Take care. Bye-bye.